Hi, welcome to this episode. We are going to be talking today about the Enneagram. We're going to explore a little bit more into types 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
Okay, I'm here with Jason Gilmore. And the first thing you've got is kind of a little funny.
Yes, this is kind of funny. This is kind of funny.
Okay.
So I saw this little funny about Enneagram funny,
Okay.
that like how each number might respond when they see a spider.
Okay.
Okay, I think
Okay.
this is funny.
Okay, so we did 1, 2, and 3, so we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
kind of bring them up to speed.
Right.
Okay.
Recap.
So one says, carry forth, kill pest insects, preserve the natural order. Because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Okay, that's funny to me. 2 says, read this one, this is so funny.
I will love this spider and we'll keep it in a box until it dies.
Yes.
Because they just want to help the spider.
Yes, poor spider. Okay,
Right.
so since I'm an Enneagram 3, I'll
Okay,
do the 3.
you get to do 3.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I was an extra once in Spider-Man. Has nothing to do with the spider. That's funny.
Everything
but
to
it's
do
so
with you.
true. But it's so true. Okay, so let's
true.
dig into 4.
Okay.
4 is the romantic individualist.
Right.
Romantic being not what
Not-
everyone else does.
Right. Not in the sexual
Right.
tone of it, but just, yeah,
being unique,
being unique.
being
right.
different.
Right.
Really kind of premeditating how I could be different.
Right.
Or how I could be unique.
Right.
How
right.
I could have the best proposal.
Right. Oh,
If we're thinking about,
that's- yeah.
romance.
Right.
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 But really, it's not an intimate meaning there.
No.
It's really just being different.
Right.
Being an
The
individualist.
individualist
Mhm.
part is
Be-
the key.
Being different.
Right.
So Enneagram 4s are
They can very sensitive.
very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
They can feel as if something is always missing with them.
Right. They almost feel as if they have this like something's missing. Something is like defective. There's something defective about them. They don't have something that everybody else has.
They, if you have a teenage daughter who is a 4, you might use the word dramatic.
Dramatic would be a good description.
They are creative.
Very creative. So a lot of times in creative arts, theatrical,
Dance, music,
dance music,
theater, art, all of those sorts of things. A lot of these types excel, 4s excel in those areas.
right.
Um,
They're often too. I think they're misunderstood because they are unique. They do think differently. They do feel. They don't. It's not that they. Well, they do feel differently. They feel more of the emotions than most people. Yeah.
okay,
that's the
so
closest.
5s. Let's
5s.
jump into 5s. Gosh.
So 5s feel like they. They're called like the investigator. So they're very analytical.
Very cerebral.
Very cerebral. Yeah. So like accountants sometimes, architects.
5s have no problem being alone.
No. Yeah. No.
As a matter of fact, they need the majority of their time needs to be spent alone.
Right.
Not that they're not socially interactive.
Right.
It's just maybe. So we have a friend who is a young lady. She's a young adult, and she will like reach this peak when we're like all out together as a big group. She'll reach this peak, and we all kind of laugh and go, "Oh." Call her by name and say she's reached her
She's
point.
there. Yep.
You know, where she needs to tuck away and be
Right.
by herself again because
Right.
everyone just starts getting on her nerves.
Right.
You know, it's
Right,
like-
because their energy just gets so depleted.
So, pretty much, they're full of useless information.
Right.
But they don't think it's useless because one day somebody might ask
maybe,
them the
yep.
question
Right.
where they might need to interject that knowledge
Right.
for something that really is important to
Right.
them, and they need to know.
Right.
So this is so strange to me that a 5 that I know was fired from his job, and he it just wasn't working out according to, you know. He was like, thank you. He thanked them for firing him.
Oh.
Because because in his mind, he thought, they don't understand
Right.
what I'm, I'm bringing to the table here. And he thanked them.
Yeah.
Had no bitterness.
Right.
Me, I'm like, if somebody fires me, you know what I mean? Because I'm an overachiever.
Right.
Like, I want to appear successful.
Yeah.
And so if somebody, that means I was a failure if somebody fires me, right?
Right.
But for him, it wasn't.
No.
And he could compartmentalize his life. And that baffles my mind how someone could
But a
separate
5
that.
with a 4 wing, because the 4s have those feelings.
They do have feelings. This is so true. So when we get into wings.
I know. So we've covered 4 and 5, so we'll cover 6 today.
Okay, so let's do 6.
And the next episode we'll do 7 and 9.
6s, so loyal.
6s are the loyalists.
So loyal.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to get into an inner circle with a true 6, a type 6. It's hard to get in, but once you're in.
You're in.
You're in.
Yeah, you're in. And they...
Inner circle's very tight.
Right, and they protect their people.
A lot like the 8. 8s are protected.
Yeah, yeah.
But theirs is for security, safety.
Right.
All of those reasons, right?
And they're great at worst case scenario. Mm-hmm. So they're like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? So that's what makes decision making so hard. And they need other people to kind of buy into the decision that just kind of validates in their mind this is the right thing to do. Because they can get, analysis paralysis. Like,
so not only are they dedicated or loyal to people, but they're loyal to
their word.
Yes.
Maybe that's
so if they've made a decision,
right,
they're going to do whatever they have to do to to make that happen.
And they take in information from multiple sources to make a decision. So, from people, from resources, they'll study it a little bit like a 5. So if they're 6 with a 5 wing, they will.
6s are very witty.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
This is good stuff, man. I love this.
I know.
Okay, so we have covered 1, 2, and 3, kind of dove in.
Yeah.
And we've done 4, 5, and 6 today.
Yeah.
And the next episode, we're going to do 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
We'll talk about you.
We're going to, yes.
9s don't like to be talked about.
We don't like attention.
But we're going to talk about you.
Oh, my.
Because it's fun.
We will. All right. See you in the next episode.
Thanks.